Alright, what's up yins guys? I recently did a video about how religious fundamentalists, a lot of them, which are our older members of our families, like our parents, aunts, uncles, and grandparents, and everything else, you know what I mean? And I was trying to make an issue with this video that how can anybody, especially if they're senior to you and they're an example to you, a spiritual example to you, how can they sit in public restaurants, okay? I mean, because they're, because of the moral, fundamentalist things that they are, you would think that they'd be scared to death of making noises in the public restaurant like they do while they're eating, okay? I mean, especially if you have, what do you call it, younger people, teenagers, or other kind of people with filthy minds in the restaurant somewhere, and these kissing and sucking noises and everything that they do while they're eating, you'd think that they'd be worried that what people might think with these, you know, people that are, have filthy minds that might be, sitting in a restaurant next to them, but they don't. And you try to tell them politely that what somebody's probably going to think, you know, there's people out around there with filthy minds, and you wonder why they have absolutely no fear whatsoever of that. You try to tell them, and they'll come up with some kind of super cool, articulate way to tell you off, and they literally, actually, with no fear, they just stand their ground. You cannot shame them out of it or nothing. I mean, so I made this issue. But anyway, I had a commenter on there on that video. I meant to do a video like this for them or anybody else that wants to comment like this. They made a comment and saying, oh, because I make noises while I'm eating, I'm morally what do you call, what the word did they use? Morally deficient, yeah. That's what they said. They asking me, oh, so you think I'm morally deficient because I make noises while I'm eating? Are you some kind of special kind of stupid? Well, I just say to them, no, I'm not some kind of special kind of stupid. I mean, yes, you are morally deficient, and just because you made that comment, you made yourself even more morally deficient by defending. You're doing exactly what I'm preaching. You're defending your right to make these disgusting noises, which no damn buddy wants to even hear. So how can anybody, I mean, my issue is that any of your older relatives or parents that think they're morally superior over you because of whatever religion they believe and advocate, are making disgusting eating noises that sound sexual to the filthy-minded people around us in the world and having no shame about it, makes you a bad example. But without further ado, I am going to make you a small demonstration for my point, how easy it is and the proper way to eat soup. See, I got some soup here with noodles. Take a look at that here. And I'm going to prove to you that it is possible to eat this soup without making any slurping noises whatsoever. And I'm going to give you this little tutorial on how easy it is. Okay, here goes. I'm going to get this microphone out of my way. Watch. You don't have to slurp. You just take it and just roll. Alright, here goes. I'm just going to get this microphone out of my way. Watch this. Alright, here goes. I got some soup in the spoon right here. I go, yo. And, now let's see how easy that is. I mean, all you do is take it in a spoon and just dump it into your mouth. You know what I mean? You don't got to. Where in the hell do you have to make any slurping noises? And even when you're eating noodles, I mean, you have to go. No, you do not. All you have to do. Okay, here it goes. Let me get some of these noodles here. And get this microphone on my face. I mean, I have a microphone that I don't need one of these, but for some reason about this computer, any other the microphone that's actually on the webcam, all kind of background noises that I cannot fix. So, alright, here he goes. Watch this. Now, Now, wasn't that easy? You don't have to make no long, elaborate slurping noises like eating a simple morsel of anything is such complicated work that you gotta make all these noises just to eat. Yeah, there are people out there that they'll eat one little kernel of corn and it sounds like they're going... I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, how can anybody with any kind of, anybody older than you, especially they're older than you and they're an example, they're supposed to be a spiritual and religious example to you, how can they actually make noises in a public restaurant, sucking and kissing noises and every kind of noise, and have no fear whatsoever of the people around them that may have filthy minds that they sound like sexual noises, you know, I mean? And you try to tell them, and instead of being concerned about that, or instead of, I mean, you cannot shame them out of it. They'll actually go with a super cool posture and practically tell you off. I'm like, dang, you know. So there might be more eating tutorials actually to come, okay, yeah. I mean, maybe at your request, I might actually make a few more tutorials just to show you and show people the proper way, because, you know, after all, you know, what my one commenter says, I am not really morally deficient. I'm proving myself the opposite, that they're morally deficient and very lacking in the understanding of my spiritual truths, you know what I mean? I always preach all the time, you know, when people on the YouTube and out there in the world tell me to cut my hair and shut up, that no, it's not the case, that it's society that has to come to terms with the facts of my superior spiritual matters, you know what I mean? It's society that has to come to terms with all these facts. Your society that has to come to terms with these facts, not me, you know what I mean? That's just the way it is, and sooner society comes to this divine realization, the better off this world is going to be. And with my divine insight that I just showed you on the proper eating habits without making slurping noises, I mean, this is very groundbreaking, and you guys really need to pay attention and tell your people to actually pay attention. I mean, alright, that's it for this video. I'm out of here.